we have seen people import things in millions through our platform. Now, the reason they do that is because if you want to go the normal process of importation, going to China and all that, there are several costs involved. You need to buy your ticket, you need to get your visa. Today, I understand that visa to China is quite expensive, at about 600K to get visa to China. And then you pay your flight, then you do your accommodation. Now, that doesn't even solve the problem of you being defrauded, because you can go to China and after negotiations and all that, and you leave and ask them to ship whatever it is you bought. You can actually be shipped what you didn't buy. So many people have experienced that. Now, this is a solution for people who want to save all those costs that they would normally incur in traveling, and they can just sit in the comfort of their homes and place their order. Is that clear? So anybody also, whether you have 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira or whatever, you're a student, it doesn't stop you. Anybody can play here. So we have people who import things of 11,000 naira. By the time they put their shipping, we get to 20,000 naira or thereabout. So anybody can play, start small, and then scale. So nobody has any excuse to say, I don't have big capital. Anybody at all who is ready to work hard to make a living, a decent living, can now do that. All right, so having said that, I would want to begin to demonstrate to us how this whole thing works. First of all, you need to decide what product are you looking at importing. What product? And the product you want to import is going to be dependent on the market that is available for that product. Are we clear? If there is no market, then there is no point going to import something that nobody will buy. Also, when we are importing, we are also looking at products that are not easily available to everybody, that are not yet commodities. If you want to import things from China and you import shoes or handbags or dresses and all that, well, there are thousands of shops that sell those things in Lagos and anywhere you go. Unless you have an e-commerce store and you have a skill to actually sell these things en masse to people, fine. But if you are looking at making maximum profit with your little capital or even big capital, we recommend that you go for products that are not already very popular. Products that you don't find in any shop. So that gives you a competitive advantage. It also means that you can make more profit on that product. Are we clear? So that is where to begin. The market that is available for a product, and if this product that the market is available for is already everywhere. If the product is already everywhere, then you find people competing on the basis of price. And once people go into price war, there is really nothing you can do in that business. That will make sense. It's like if you go to most of our normal markets, you see thousands of shops selling the same thing. I have often wondered, my parents were traders in the Onitsha market. I've often wondered how they really sell. Because you come to one line in main market Onitsha, they are selling judges. And every shop has the same the same type of clothes and all that. So it's a matter now of luck. You know, you get lucky one day, somebody comes to your shop and likes your face, and then the person just stops there and buys. So you go out, sometimes you go to market, you see people who are seated there, they are sleeping. Have you experienced that before? They are sleeping, or they are reading their Bible, or they are reading newspaper, and they went to market. They can stay in the market from morning till night, go back home without selling anything. So this happens a lot. So there are markets in Tejuosho, markets in Mushi, markets in Aspanda, everywhere. And when you go there, you see people selling the same thing. We have discovered that that is not a good way to actually make your money if you are interested in getting a good return on your investment. So having said this, we have identified several products that anybody can start importing and make very good margins on. Now, there are many products. If you go to our website, Spreaditglobal.com, Spreaditglobal.com, if you go to the website, you will go to Product Finder. If you go to Product Finder, you will see several products that we have identified from marketplaces across the world products that have wonderful reviews by people who have bought and used them. And then we use these products as case studies of what you can import and make very good margins on. So Spreaditglobal.com, you go to Product Finder. You go to Product Finder and you will find great products there. All right, so this is Product Finder. It's a simple page. We have a short video that shows you how to navigate the Product Finder. But then there are just numerous products that you can find there and different categories of products. So I'm going to simply zero in on a few of those products and use them to demonstrate on how the entire thing works. Okay, the first product I want to look at is in the automotive section. The product is called Portable Car Umbrella. Portable car umbrella. I don't know how many of us have seen this product before. Have you seen this product before? No. Okay, fine. So this product is a good deal. Now, let's look at portable car umbrella on Jumia. We all know Jumia. Yeah. Fine. So this is Jumia. And this is portable car umbrella. And look at how much is being sold. How much is this? 119,000. Actually, the real price is 238,000. It's after 50% discount that you have 119,000. Are we good to go? So you see all the prices, 115, 115, 115, and all that. So this is the selling price of this product after 50% discount on Jumia. Good. Now, when you come to our product finder, what we have done is we identify a product. We find the best suppliers of this product in China. These suppliers, they have their shops online. And so this is where we recommend that people buy stuff from. Now, we have 3 suppliers that we have identified for this portable car umbrella. Look at the car umbrella. It's actually portable, so you can set it up anywhere. As you just parked your car, you can just bring it out, put it on top, and use a remote control to spread it, and then hold it to your car. So it stays there. It's a little bit heavy, so breeze cannot easily carry it and all that. So when you are going, you just bring it out, fold it back, and put it inside your boot. Okay, now this same thing that is being sold for 119,000 naira on Jumia, how much is it being sold in China? Now, for this first supplier, he said that the minimum order quantity for this product is 1. That means if you want to buy, you can start buying from 1 and above. For the 3 suppliers we saw, their minimum order quantity is 1. The price of this product in Chinese currency is 210 yuan, which is the equivalent of 11,238 naira. Is that clear? The weight of this product is 5 kg. Now, the reason we have provided these details is because you need this information to determine the landing cost of that product in Nigeria. Do you understand? If you want to go into any space, you want to ask yourself, this product, if it's available already in Nigeria, how much is it being sold? If you determine that, you now want to ask yourself, if I go into importing this product, how much will it land here in Nigeria? Will it give me enough margin to make profits? Okay, so remember, put it in your head that we found this product on Jumia for 119,000 naira. Fine. So we have it selling for 11,000 naira in China. But no, this is not the landing cost. This is the cost there. So we have developed a service called Estimated Landing Cost Calculator. You just click a button here, and the thing launches, and you provide the details. What is the cost of this product? 11,000 something. Let's just call it 12,000 naira. When determining landing costs, try to imagine the worst case scenario. Don't try to reduce the cost, increase it. We want to look at 1, want to buy just 1, and the weight is what? 5. Let's say that the weight is 6 kg, just including packing and all that. And then we click calculate costs. What cost do you see there? 600 naira. So we are saying that this product will arrive in Nigeria at this cost. That's the product they are selling for 119,000 naira. Now, the worst case scenario, depending on dimensions, because this product actually has different dimensions. Depending on dimensions, the one we have imported is the highest dimension. The landing cost, everything in, is 45,000 naira. The biggest dimension, because there are different sizes of cars. Do you understand? So the bigger the dimension, the heavier it is, the more expensive it is. That one, the landing cost is 45,000 naira. This one is a small size for smaller cars. The landing cost is 30,000 naira. Now, if the landing cost is 50,000 naira, for instance, do you still have a good product to sell? Because the selling price in the market is 119, and there is nobody that says you must sell it at that price. You can sell it cheaper and make your margin. If the person you are selling to is smart, he can just Google on Jumia quickly to know whether you're ripping him off. And when he sees that what you are selling to him at 90,000 naira, he is seeing that 119,000 naira after 50% discount, he will likely want to buy it from you. So the question I want to ask is, do we have enough people in Nigeria who can buy this product? Huh? Do we have enough market for this? Yes. Remember, it's about the market. It's not about whether you love a particular product. The rule is, don't fall in love with the product. What you want to make is money. Are you following me now? Yeah. So don't fall in love. Don't say, I like this product. The fact that you love it, if the economics don't make sense, then forget about it. So the number one rule is, don't fall in love with a product. You are looking at your margins. Do you have enough market? Now, the truth is that there is a lot of market for this. If I take this product to a friend of mine who works in a bank, a senior person in the bank, and I tell him I want to show him a product, and I wait for them to dismiss. And when they are just coming out, I go to his car where he parked his car, and I just demonstrate what? People will gather and watch what is happening. Once I set it up, I can guarantee you that all his friends will want to buy that. And before you know it, if you set it up in your church, if you set it up in several places, you are going to get, I can guarantee you that there is a market for this in Lagos, in any part of the country. But of course, not among the poor, not among those that manage to buy a car. You know, when I'm on the road and I see somebody, his car is hit somehow, and then he starts making noise, I just know that he's a poor man. Just imagine that Dangote is driving, and then you hit his car. Will he come down? He said he will come down, they'll give you more money. Because really it's a waste of it, he can't stop. So many people are wannabes. They are not rich, but they are trying to. So when they just scratch their car, everybody, they will go slow, they will stop and disrupt the entire traffic because you scratch their car. So such people may not want to buy it. They will start rationalizing what need is it and all that. But if you go to the rich, people who actually have the money, this is not a problem. The middle class, upper middle class, and the rich. So there is a lot of market for this if this is a product that you are interested in. Now on our platform, by this week that is coming, we are, yes. No, it doesn't close the entire car. Look at the way it will look. This is the way it is. So it closes the windscreens, all the glasses, your dashboard and all that, which is a place you really need to protect, especially from heat. The normal car cover that covers everywhere actually traps heat under that stuff. It can actually spoil your paint. Do you understand? But this one, it just covers the places that need to be covered. Is that clear? And the fact is that you can easily just remove it and collapse it and put it inside your boots and move on. So this is one product. Remember, I'm not in love with this product. What attracted me to this product is what? Money. The margin I'm going to make. The margin I'm going to make. No matter how beautiful it is, if I'm not going to make money selling it, I'm not interested. All right. Now, there is yet another product that someone imported on our platform. The guy bought 50 pieces of a blender. This type of blender is on Jumia. This type of blender. He bought 50 pieces of it. Not this make, but it does the same thing as this. It's a multi-purpose that can blend a grind. It's a processor. Can blend beans and all that to fine powder. Very fine powder. I mean, it's a very robust blender. This is being sold here at 45,000 naira after 10% discount. Now, this same product, the one bought by my customer who is in Abuja, he bought 50 of it, sells for 138 yuan if you are buying from 1 to 39 pieces. Because he bought 50 pieces, he got it at 125 yuan for each. 125. Now, the total cost of the product for him, both shipping and everything to Lagos, is 1 million, probably 1 million naira for 50 pieces. That means the unit cost is about 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira. And he told me, because I didn't know about this particular product, he was the one that bought it first, and I was like, when I gave him the shipping cost of almost 600,000 naira, he didn't argue. He paid immediately. And I called him, I said, guy, this one you paid like this without arguing. What's up? He said, because in Abuja market, where the thing is finally going to, they're selling for 35,000 naira. I just ran a check this morning to find that this thing is on sale on Jumia for 45,000 naira. So at 20,000 naira landing cost, he was still going to make how much? 15,000 naira. And he called me 2 days after to say that they have tested the blender. It is beautiful. So because of that positive feedback, it is something I feel that anybody who is interested can also go into. So it's a multiples blender that blends all kinds of stuff very, very well. Very, very robust. So the key is to determine the product you want to import. I think I showed us this when I came to the church, but many of us who are here, you didn't come for that training in the church. So I showed us this particular product. It's children's wristwatch. But the watch is not just a watch, it's also a phone. A child can make a call with this phone, or you can call the child on this wristwatch. When a child wears this wristwatch has a tracker. It has a tracker, and then the parent can know wherever the child is from his or her phone. The parent can also define a geographic fence around which the child should not go. If the child goes beyond that place, there will be an alert on the parent's phone and he will know. So if the child is in trouble, he just presses a button here and this calls the parent. Now, we bought a few copies of these and only one school bought it off. So we just kept a few here for demonstrations. Now, this thing, the landing costs here, we did what we call a group buy before now. The landing cost here was about 6,000 naira, the landing cost. That's how much it lands in Nigeria. Now, on the platform on Stay 88, you will find it at about 6,000 naira, 100 yuan. But by the time we finish all that we are doing, we found that because we are buying 1,000 pieces, because when we are doing what we call group buy, people coming together, you buy a minimum quantity that gives you power to negotiate. Are you following me now? Let's say some of you are interested in buying, going into the business, you pull your resources together. When we are buying up to 1,000, we can go to the manufacturer and say, listen, we want this at this price. What do you say? We will negotiate. We also secured 2 years warranty. That is, if anything happens to the wristwatch within 2 years that is a factory fault, we will return it and get a replacement. Do you understand? So this thing lands at about 6,000 naira. On Jumia, I like to use Jumia for demonstrations. It sells for, this one is selling for 13,409 after 60% discount. This one is selling for 15,000 naira and all that. The same wristwatch. So the question again is there a market for this? The answer we told ourselves the last time was yes, there's a huge market for this. So the idea is for you to go ahead and decide to import it. So there are many products like that. If you go to the product finder that I showed you, you go to our website, spreaditglobal.com/product-finder, you will find all kinds of products available there. Now, having determined the product you want to import, the question now is, how do you do what? Import it. All right, so that is where our platform comes in, Spreaditglobal. Now, before now, our platform was Spreadit.ng. We built a platform for Nigeria only. But over the past few months, we've received inquiries and emails and phone calls from Africans in Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Cotonou, Kenya, Uganda, Zimbabwe, and even Cameroon. Cameroon is not added there. We'll add it later today. So we secured a deal to be able to ship products from China straight to all these African countries. So by next week, people from all these African countries can now place order on our platform, make their payment, we buy whatever it is that they're ordering, and we ship it directly to them. Of course, Nigeria remains the mother of it all. So if you want to start importing, you go to spreaditglobal.com and click sign up. Now I understand that some of us may not be comfortable with computers. That's fine. If you are interested in importing and you don't know how to navigate, you can come here. One of my staff will help you to place your order. Is that clear? However, if you are interested in any of the products that I've talked about, and you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of you that are interested, you want to come together and import it. So you can come here, place your order under one person's account. Are you following me now? And then when the product arrives, you take the quantity that you paid for. Is that clear? The product will arrive here in this office. So you come, some of these rooms are stores. So when you come, we bring out the product and give to you. So we handle the shipping, the procurement, we handle shipping, we handle clearing. And so you come here, you don't have anything to do with customs. Everything is handled by us end to end. All you need to do is to make your payment on our platform with your debit card or credit card, or you can do bank transfer as well. So if you want to, for those of us who are good with computers, you should come to spreaditglobal.com, you click sign up. Click sign up, and then you are able to register. I've already signed up, and my account is still just open. So when you click sign up, if you click sign up on your phone, anybody who has a phone there? That is, please go to spreaditglobal.com. Let somebody just navigate and practice this. Spreaditglobal.com. Yeah, I'll use the screen to do that. So that. Omega, ask any questions when we are done.
The landing cost that you showed us.
Yes.
Does it include clearing?
Yes, everything, yes.
Up to your warehouse.
Up to here. And remember, once you place order on our platform, it is comprehensively insured. So we have an insurance company that comprehensively insures every order placed on our platform. Is that clear? So you don't have anything to be worried about. Your capital is safe. All right. So, and also this particular office space is also insured against fire and theft and all that. So as long as your goods are here, they are also what? Safe. So when you carry it and leave here, our hands are no longer there. Once you carry it and leave here, our hands are no longer there. But of course, if you don't want to come here, let's say you are busy, we can also arrange for any of the courier companies to deliver it to you. All right, so this is how the sign up page looks like. You put your first name, your last name, your email address, your valid phone number, and you select your country of residence. Huh? And then you select a password, any password that you can easily remember, and then click register.
I'm seeing your Spreadit Global about us, policy, product find.
Have you seen sign up? Have you scroll down?
Scroll down, the last thing I'm seeing is Spreadit.com.
Can somebody? Okay, click get started. Click get started. Is there a button, orange button, get started that you see? I'm wired. No. Click. This is just click one of them. Let's go there. No, this is not even a correct. Okay. To type Spreadit Global. No. You made a mistake. Global. No, type H. TGLOBAL.com. Yeah, enter. Yes. Has anybody gotten there? Okay, so it has launched the registration page. It's slow, but it will load. It will load. So when you get there, you see the registration page. So you just create an account. Fine. So you registered. We would have sent you a mail to your email box. Then you click activate account, and then it will take you straight into your dashboard. Have you received an email from us?
Product sourcing, is it,
Yeah.
so is it only the one that you import, you know about, that you can import?
No. Anything.
Okay.
People import things that I have not heard of before.
Okay.
All kinds of stuff. Do you understand? Our own is they once they supply the details of the product on our platform. Do you understand? And they make the payment. We receive that order and we check based on the details they've supplied if they are correct. Once they are correct, we start processing it.
Just to figure out the price and tell you.
Yes, they will provide the price for us, but we will also confirm. Do you understand? Because if the price of the product is 20 yuan and then you put 15 yuan, we will check and see that it is not 15 yuan, and then we will decline that order explaining that you put the wrong price. Then you can edit it and put the right price and also submit it back again. If there is also a mistake in terms of a minimum order quantity, there are some suppliers that say you cannot import less than 20 of a particular item. Let's say you don't have money for 20, you have money for 10, and you go ahead and submit 10, we will decline the order and tell you, sorry, we cannot process this order because the supplier told you that he can only process orders from 20 and above. So when you are choosing a supplier, I'm going to still go through the website that we recommend is 1688. Those prices that we saw are from 1688. So 1688.com is the preferable website. There are other websites in China like Aliexpress, Alibaba.com, Taobao. There are many of them. Do you understand? But 1688 is it's easier to use, and also prices there most of the time is a lot cheaper than what you find elsewhere. Yes. Link. A supplier in China, yes. A lot of people do that. They have their supplier, they finish whatever they are doing, then they want us to handle only shipping for them. So they send a mail, we send them our address in China and our contact. Then the supplier sends to our office in China and then we bring it in. There are also those that say, I already have a shipping company I have been using. Can you help me buy and send to my shipping company? So we can also do that. Now, when we talk of sourcing, it means that you have an idea of a product that you want to import. Just have an idea. And then you give us all the details. Then you pay a non-refundable sourcing fee. The reason we collect a non-refundable sourcing fee is because some people just waste our time. You go ahead and talk to suppliers and all that. By the time you bring all the details, the person will not even reply his mail. Are you following me now? So if you are really serious about importing a particular product and you are asking us to source for it, then you pay us a non-refundable sourcing fee. Then we go ahead and make inquiries for you in China, get all the details, and then we take it up from there. If you decide not to go ahead with the product, fine, we already earned some money for our time.
How much is the non-refundable?
10,000 naira only. Only. Now, of course, if you are sourcing for a product, I'm sure you are not planning to buy just 5 or 10. Abi? You want to buy a lot. Any issues? Has anybody gotten the mail?
Yeah, he has got.
Okay, so have you gone in?
Yeah, he has activated.
Okay, fine. Click the activate account. Is there an activate account there? There's a link, activate account. Huh? What's up? I said? What kind of error? Is it saying error too?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I should just click activate.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
That's all. Have you clicked it?
Yes.
What is happening?
There's
So you've logged in. So you are here. You are seeing the same thing. Where is it? Here. Something like this. Yeah. So this is where you are. I don't know what, maybe it's internet connection or something. I don't know. So let's just go on. All those are just technicalities. You can always take time to iron things out. Okay, so you come in here and then you click procurement and shipping. Over time, there will be other services here like sourcing, shipping only, procurement only, and all that. But now this service is good to go. So we click this and we want to create an order. Okay, let's say you are not interested in any of the products I've shown us and you want to import, let's say you are in love with wristwatches. Huh? So I want to show us how to find products on 1688.com. So you go to 1688.com, just type 1688.com on your browser. Now, yeah, go to another tab, open another tab, yes. You just click 1688.com on your browser. It's purely a Chinese website. As you can see, everything is in Chinese. Yeah, 1688.com. When you go there, everything is in Chinese, as you can see. Yes, www.1688.com. If you just type 1688.com, it will just take you there. Now, the browser we recommend for this is Google Chrome. Is what? Google Chrome. That's the browser we recommend. If you use Mozilla or use IE, Internet Explorer, or there are many of them, you may not be able to do much because they cannot translate to English. Google Chrome. Yeah, Chrome. That's the browser that you will need to be able to use this website effectively. Because Google Chrome has Google Translate embedded in it. It can translate to English. If yours doesn't automatically translate, you can just right-click anywhere on the laptop and you click Translate to English. My own is already translated to English, so you can see everything now is in English language. Do you understand? Just click anywhere on your, okay, you're using a phone. You're using a phone, at the base of the phone, you will see English. Have you seen it? Usually at the base of the phone, there will be English, Chinese, so you select English. Or most of the time, it will translate automatically. If you're using an Android phone, it should do that translation automatically. Anybody having issues? It's still in Chinese. Okay. Any other issue? Do you say rotate and? Okay. Has your own opened? What is showing the database error? The same? Okay. Don't worry, these are just technical issues. We'll sort this out. Is anybody following me at all?
Yes.
Okay, so you go to 1688.com. This is where you search for products. You can search for products by typing in whatever you want right inside this search box. Let's say you want male wristwatch. If you type it in, it will pull out different types of wristwatches. Are you following me now? Let's say you have a particular wristwatch that you want to import, and you have the image of that wristwatch somewhere on your laptop. You can actually use this icon. There are all kinds of. This is 17 yuan. This one is. There are all types. This one is 45 yuan. You buy from 2 and above.
I don't like the product.
Huh?
I say you should not like the product.
Abio. Yes. It's not the product that's the important thing. It's the money. But the thing with wristwatches is that they are a good deal. If you find good wristwatches, they are light. So that means that the shipping cost is going to be low. One of these wristwatches will not weigh more than 0.1 kg. So it will take about 10 wristwatches to weigh 1 kg. Now our shipping rate is 2,500 naira per kg, which means that one of the wristwatch, it will cost you only 250 naira to bring into Nigeria. So it makes sense to go for wristwatches, but you must make sure that they are wristwatches that you're going to sell with a good profit margin. Is that clear? Yeah. So there are very good wristwatches here, but most people make a lot of money from wristwatches. Because once they land here, you can sell wristwatches for any price, really. It depends on who you are selling to. So it's a very good product to go for. Like this one now is looking nice, and it's selling for only 48 yuan. 48 yuan is less than 3,000 naira. The landing cost of this cannot land here at more than 4,000 naira. There's no way it will land here more than 4,000 naira. And I don't think I can sell this kind of wristwatch for anything less than 10K. I think so. It depends on you. If you don't have the kind of mind I have. Yes. You know, some people are afraid of charging people. I noticed that. Huh? There are some people who are afraid of calling price. They feel that people will not buy. No. Don't use yourself to judge others who want to buy. Are you following me now? No, seriously, there are some people that cannot wear shoe and one day he had to just tell himself, oh God, everybody in this world is not like you. It is the same guy that will now get a shoe for 8,000 naira and sell it for 24,000. The same guy. He had to change his mindset. And people were buying. At a point, he had to stop running advert on Facebook because he couldn't meet demand. Are you following me? So there are people in this country, there is a middle class that don't like going to the market. Everything they are ordering today, they are ordering them online. There is a middle class like that. The younger generation, they buy a whole lot of stuff. Yes, sometimes you don't even know where to go to in the market. And if you go to the market, you know, in the Osaya, all these people, you know, they will just meet you and say, now this is what they look for. They will carry you and go to a shop where they have a deal. And they convince you to buy what you don't want to buy. But you see, online, you check out, the person doesn't even know that you are checking his website. Are you following me now? Like these people now, they don't know that we are here. These guys in China, they don't know that we are using their website for training. That we are just looking at this. It's only when you pay, Abby, that you know that, oh, okay, somebody actually has been looking at this. Are you following me now? But if you go to a physical shop, once you come in there, the person comes. I can't get you. Which one do you want? And all that. And before you know it, he can pressure you if you don't have strong will to buy what you don't want to buy. Then what we call buyer's regret will start. Once you get home, you just say, now wow, I think I was cheated. But you have already gone home. So the important thing is that there are a lot of people, even if you know you cannot wear a wristwatch of 10,000 naira, it doesn't mean that people are not wearing wristwatches of 100,000 naira. Are you following me? There is a wristwatch called Swatch. How many of you know Swatch? Very expensive wristwatches. Very, very expensive. So I don't even know who made it, but it's a designer wristwatch. A very simple looking wristwatch. Very simple looking. Go for 100K. And people are buying it. They have a market. They have a market. So when you find a good wristwatch, just make sure the wristwatch is good. That's all. It's not the one that will spoil tomorrow. Are you following me? Oga, make your profit. The first of the wristwatches that we sold when we started this stuff landed at 700 naira. We sold them at 3.5 online. And people bought them happily. Are you following me? Nobody has called us back to say that this wristwatch has stopped working. It's still working to today. But it landed here at how much? 700 naira. So please don't allow your mindset to hold you down, because that is where the problem is. When you are used to making a margin of 1,000 naira, 500 naira, and somebody is now telling that you can make a margin of 10,000 naira, you are wondering, is this possible? I just showed you now that products that land here at 20,000 naira are being sold at how much? 45,000 naira. Products that land here at 30,000 naira are being sold at 119,000 naira. In this same Lagos. Are you following me now? Some things that you sell with 1,000 naira margin, there are people that are selling the same thing with 10,000 naira margin. And they have their customers. In fact, there are places you go to. If you sell something at a very low price, they won't buy it. They will just assume that it is inferior product. So it's important that our mindset do not hold us down. There are possibilities that exist in this same Lagos. You don't need to go beyond Lagos. There's a whole lot of market available in Lagos. And of course, in any city where anybody is. But this wristwatch looks like a good one, Abi? And it's selling for, yes?
They wrote here, male oversized dial watches.
You know, first of all, you see these interpretations. They are not perfect interpretations. You know, they are all in Chinese. So Google is laboring to interpret it to English. So it is not a perfect interpretation. It is not what we call contextual interpretation. It is actually transliteration. They are interpreting word for word. Can we please switch off our phones or put it on silent, please? All right. So this looks to me like a good wristwatch. How much do you think, young man, how much do you think you can sell this wristwatch? Yes. Can you buy it? How much can you buy this wristwatch? How much do you think you can buy it? Around 15K. You see the way young people think? I like the way young people think. You know, the older generation is saying 3,000 naira. The guy is saying 15K. Are you following me now? That's our generation. Are you following me? And if you are going to make money, your target should be our generation, not your generation. Are you following me? Your generation can just wear anything and be going waiting for now. If you wear at all. But in our generations, ours, the younger ones, I mean, they place more money value on stuff. That's why some things your son will buy. He tells you the price. You shake your head. You don't say, what is the meaning of this? So this is a good wristwatch, and the selling price here is 48 yuan, which is less than 3,000 naira. So let's say it lands here at 4,000 naira maximum, whatever be the case, which is most unlikely, at 4,000 naira, and you want to sell it for 10,000 naira, you have a good watch to sell. Are you following me now? Now the truth is that I can sell this wristwatch online on our e-commerce store for 20,000 naira. I just need, if the wristwatch doesn't come with a box, I can do what? Buy a box or create one and put it. You know, in this world, it's about packaging, and perception. Do you understand? So the way you package it, the way people perceive it, and when somebody buys it and you use a very good courier company to deliver it to the person. So the person sees maybe a DHL or a FedEx coming to deliver it. It gives a level of, your neighbors will see when the person will knock, Abby, and deliver the stuff to you. So the truth is that there are a lot of things to buy and sell at good margin. So let's assume that we want to buy this wristwatch. Is that clear? Yeah. All right. So how do you now create the order? All right. You just come in here and click create order. All right. So you click create order. It launches an order creation form. You give your order any name. So I'm going to call this demo order. I'm just demonstrating. The currency, this currency has to do with the very store you want to buy from in China. What currency are they selling those products in? They're selling it in yuan, Abi? If you are buying from Alibaba, then you would have chosen dollars because they're selling in dollars. But here we are buying from 1688.com, so we select Chinese yuan. Destination country, because we ship to many countries, so you select that you're coming to where? Nigeria. Then the shipping plan, there are 3 shipping plans for Nigeria: normal air, express, sea freight. For normal air shipping plan, the timeline from the time you place your order to the time you receive it is between 15 to 20 working days. And if you select express, it's 10 to 15 working days, but it's more expensive. The normal air shipping is usually 2.5 per kg. The express is 4,000 naira per kg. Sea freight, which takes a longer time, is not done in kg, it's done in cubic meters, CBM. So we do between 76,000 and 80,000 naira per CBM. Are you following me now? If they are shipping by sea, they are not doing it by weight, they are doing it by the space the particular product occupies in the ship. So those who are doing heavy importation, they go by sea. And they have patience and long suffering, because you have to wait for some time for your goods to arrive. So for most people who use our platform, they use normal air shipping. So we select normal air shipping, and we strongly recommend it. Many times people choose express. By the time we calculate their weight and give them their bill, they start to shout. Are you following me? And the very thing that we are in a hurry to buy, by the time we give them their shipping rate, it may take them another 2 weeks to raise the money. So the question is, why are you in a hurry? So just go with normal air shipping. You provide your shipping address. Now, this address is supposed to be your address, or it can just be this address of our office if you want to come and pick it up here. Or it can be the address of somebody you are ordering on his behalf. There are many of our customers that actually place order for people, and they charge people to place order for them. So there are people who don't understand computers or anything. They tell the people, no problem, we will help you place the order, but we'll charge you 5,000 naira. And they will say, okay, go ahead. So they will put their shipping here. There are others that do what they call drop shipping. Are you following me now? They advertise a product, they don't have that product in stock, but they know the product is available in China. When people pay them, they will tell you when you will get the product, and then they come and place the order. They will put the shipping address of the person. So let's use this particular place as the address. Olutosin Ajay. All right. You click create order. Okay, order successfully created. Now you want to begin to add products to the order. Please, let's not be distracted. Just follow me, follow through. I can answer your questions privately later. Is that clear? I can go seat by seat and attend to us. So just follow through so that you have a fresh, good understanding of what we are discussing. Now, the product name. Normally, you can actually just come here, copy this as a product name, or you can just put male wristwatch. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to just copy that name and paste here. That's the name. The product link is this. This is the link for the product. Because this is the link that tells us the particular product you are looking for. So you need to supply this detail to us. Is that clear?
Yeah.
You paste it here. Product category. There are mainly 2 categories on our platform. I hope nobody is sleeping, no? Yeah. Somebody at the back is he's in the spirit. All right. So there are 2 categories mainly. Products that contain liquid or battery, and products that do not contain liquid or battery or powder. Now, if your product contains liquid or battery or is powder, we cannot import it through a particular channel. There are 2 ports of exit, Guangzhou and Hong Kong. Goods that have battery, liquid, or powder will go through Hong Kong. If they go through Guangzhou, they will be confiscated. Are we together? If they go through Guangzhou, if you go to Guangzhou. But if you go to Hong Kong, all is well. So when you are placing your order, we want you to tell us, this particular product you are adding, does it contain battery? Now, this is wristwatch. Does it have battery?
Yes.
Yes. So you are going to choose category what? A. And we tell you, order will be shipped via Hong Kong and will take a longer time to arrive. If your order contains liquid or battery and you do not choose category A, you may lose it as Chinese customs will confiscate it. There are some people that will say, because category A takes a longer time and goes to Hong Kong, they want it quickly. They will select category what? B. No problem. But you won't get it. And you can't blame us. Your money is gone. So this is important for us. The reason we do this is that we don't want to delay people's goods that have nothing to do with battery or liquid. Is that clear? Because normally we would have said, okay, everybody go to Hong Kong, and it takes a longer time. Is that clear? All right, so we have, so how much is the product in yuan? What's the product there? 48. 48 yuan. And then, what quantity do you want to buy? 10. Okay? If it's 10, actually the price is now 46. You understand? Because from 2 to 4 pieces, You see, they're calling it months. Is Google Translation trying to... This is actually pieces.
Let's work with 48.
48 is for, you are buying from 2 to 4 pieces. If you are buying from 5 pieces to 99 pieces, it's 46 yuan each. If you are buying above 100 pieces, it's 44 yuan. So let's say we want to buy 10. So the unit cost is 46. So we change this to 46. We change this to 10. And then, what is the weight? Now, usually, the weight of wristwatches is 0.1 kg. But then, if you don't know, you click this red button here. Are you following me now?
Yeah.
And we give you some tutorial on how you can find the weight of the product, if you don't know the weight of the product. Or you can use this estimated weight here. Are you following me? We have done all the estimates of the weights here. So use any of these weights as your estimated weights. We have 0.2 kg for wristwatch. The reason we put it is, let's say it has packages and all that, just to be on the safe side. So we have 0.2. Say inputting the right weight, this determines your shipping cost. Then product info. Now, if this wristwatch has several colors, you want to tell us, okay, it has several colors. It has silver black, it has silver white, it has silver brown. Is that clear? So you want to buy 10, you may say you want silver white and silver brown, 5 each. So silver brown, 5 pieces. Silver brown, 5. Okay, silver white, okay, sorry. 5 pieces. Is this clear? Yeah. And click add product. Now please note that you can add as many products as possible. So you see the product has been added. This is the name of the product. This is the unit price. This is the quantity. This is the unit weight. This is the total price based on what you have. 46 times 10 is 460. You can edit this product. Let's say you want to now increase it to 20. You just click this button and you can edit it. So you can edit it to say 20. And you click update products. All right. So the price changes immediately. You can delete it if you want. Now you can add as another product. Click add product. So let's look for another product. It doesn't have to be wristwatch. It can be anything. It can be male one short or male trousers. Shorts or shoes. Let's do shoes. Male shoes. Okay. These are male shoes. Now you can refine, still loading to convert to English. So you see what I'm doing here? I'll right click here and I'll click translate to English. All right, so I translate to English, it's translating. It has done it. All right, so look here. You can see several parameters to refine your search. Let's say you want sports casual, leather shoes, running shoes, dress shoes, lazy shoes, tooling shoes, Oxford shoes, all kinds of things. So anyone you click, it will change the results you will find here. Let's see leather shoes. Come on, come on. Okay. Hope all is well. Okay. All right, so these are leather shoes. So these are leather shoes. All kinds of shoes. You can also decide. Uh, let me do.
Let's see what let's see.
I want to translate to English. All right, it's in English now. So which one can we choose now? All right, so are we good? So which one do we want to choose now?
The one that you tested.
Which one? This one, Abby? Okay. So we click this, it opens the products page. All right, so this is the shoe. It has different colors. So we click and translate to, okay, I think it's working on translating to English. Translated already. Now for shoes, if you're interested in shoes, note that Chinese sizes are smaller than our sizes. So if you wear 44, you need to order for 45. If you are wearing 43, you order 44 in your best interest. So that it depends on the user, it depends on the seller, sorry. This seller sells from 2 pairs to 29 pairs at 85 yuan. He sells from 30 pairs to 149 pairs at 79 yuan. He sells from 150 pairs and above at 77 yuan. That is for this particular supplier. And there are 3 colors available. You have, they call it black, yellow, and red. These are colors. Now the sizes are the sizes. It has a higher size is 44, which is our 43. Do you understand? So if you want to buy a shoe, these are the things you are checking. If the people you want to buy the shoes for wear 45, even though this is a nice shoe that you would have loved to import, you can't import it because this supplier does not have the size. Is that clear? So you are bearing in mind the size you are buying, the color, and all that. So make sure you are supplying the right details to us based on the need that you have identified. So we want to add another product. We copy this as the name of the product. We add this. The link is this. Add this. It doesn't have liquid or battery. Product in yuan, how much is this? 85. We are buying 10 pairs, for instance. So 85 yuan. We're buying 10. And what's the weight of this shoe? An estimated weight of shoes, if they are sneakers, 0.6 kg. They are corporate shoes, 1 kg. They are boots. Boots can weigh as high as 2 kg. Canvas, 1 kg. Female heel shoes and all that. So which category does this one fall into now?
Corporate. 1 kg. Corporate.
Can call it 1 kg, yes. So call it 1 kg. Remember, these are estimates. 1 kg. So we want black, 5, and they didn't call it brown, no. What they're showing me here is yellow. By yellow, they mean this color. This is the color they are calling yellow.
The one at your left.
This one. They're calling it red. This is red. It's red. So you see what I'm doing? I'm hovering, so it's giving me a closer shot at the quality of the leather and all that. All right. So note that assuming the shoe is coming with this thing inside, obviously the weight will also do what? Increase. Sometimes it comes with it. Yes. You know, these are the things that also mean that you can sell it more expensive. You know, these are just packaging. First of all, it will come with a pack, and many of them will also come, when they show you that they have this thing inside, it will likely come with this thing inside. So if it comes, it means that the weight will also increase. It's actually expensive. I can almost guarantee you that this is a very good shoe. What we have noticed is that when it comes to this platform, when anything is expensive, it's a very good shoe. Do you understand? Even the packaging that the thing will come in will be sweet. It will be, because we bought some of them, they will come with all kinds of things to convince you that, man, you've made a very good purchase. I want to zoom into this. Still loading. Let's say, for instance, it depends on who you are buying. If you're personal use it depends on who you are buying for. If there's a senior friend who works in a bank, he's an AGM in a bank. He wanted to import and sell to his colleagues. He wasn't looking for cheap shoes. Are you following me? He was judging based on what he himself can wear. So when the thing lands, now, let's call this 300 yuan. 300 yuan is about 18,000 naira. That's the selling cost. Let's say it lands here at about 24,000. Do you understand? He can sell the same shoe for 50k. Is that clear? So sometimes it's in your best interest, depending on the market you have access to. Are you following me now? If you have access to the market of rich people and all that, who don't mind spending money as long as it is quality, then this is what you are going for. There are many of these kinds of shoes available in this place. There are even some that they are showing you by the side here and all that. Yes, yeah. So that's fine. So it's up to you to decide what. Our own is to buy it for you. I just told you now. It's about 18,000 naira. Yes. Yes. No. My estimation is that it will land at about 24,000. Out of my estimation. Okay, so this is it. So you just click. Now, of course, you are supposed to read our terms and conditions. Nigerians don't read it. So you just select this and then choose how you want to pay. You can pay with Paystack. Paystack allows you to pay with your ATM card. Or you can also pay by direct bank transfer. It launches. It shows you how much you are paying. Are you seeing it? And then your email address is my own email address. It shows you that you are actually paying to who now? Spreadit. So you can choose whether you want to pay with card or pay via your bank. If it's card, you put your card details here. Or pay via bank. If you click bank, you need to know whether your bank is available on their platform. Access, all this. So if you are banking with Wema Bank, you're on your own. I don't know if Fidelity is there. Access Bank now includes Access and Diamond Bank. Zenith Bank is here, Unity Bank. So just a few banks are here. But if you're using a card, they can process any card. So you can pay with your card. Or you can pay if you're a GT Bank customer, you can pay using *737. You can pay also using Visa QR. I've never used this before. All right, so you make your payment here, yes.
I'd like to know where that shoe size stopped.
For that one we just saw. Okay.
That's my size though.
44.
I like black.
What's your size, sir? Like you wear 44. Hey! So even though you like it, you don't have the size. All right, so these are the 44. Yeah. Now, also sometimes these kind of expensive shoes, they actually use European sizes, our normal sizes. Do you understand? So when you are ordering, all you need to do in the product info, that place you can say, please, European size or Chinese size. So say Chinese size 44 or European size 44. So the procurement guys in our office in China knows what you're asking for.
Okay.
So they will tell the supplier, please, we want European size 44. Are you following me now? So if it doesn't have European size 44, he'll give you Chinese size 45. But of course, make sure that whatever size you are putting is what the seller has already listed that he has. If you leave something else here, we will decline it and tell you to change the order. Now, it's also possible that you go ahead and place an order, and then we approve it, checking that the supplier says he has it. At the time we are trying to buy, the supplier tells us it's no longer available. It happens many times. We will simply come back to you and tell you, sorry, this product is no longer, or the particular color you are looking for is not available. So we ask you, do you buy another color? If you say no, we cancel it. We cancel the particular product.
Can't wait for the next.
You wait for how long?
3 months.
You can wait for 3 months. So that's basically that. So that is exactly how now you can choose to also pay by bank deposits. Let's say you want to pay by Paystack and internet is misbehaving. Trust me, it misbehaves a lot. Okay. Internet can misbehave and Paystack will continue to roll and roll and roll, and it will not. While we wait for this, so you can add many products here, but we recommend don't add more than 10 products to one order. Because the more products you are adding, it means the more suppliers we have to talk to for one order. Do you understand? It can create a lot of confusion. Are you following me now? So add not more than, and also we recommend, this is importation. You are not buying from, it's not retail purchase. So if you really want to import, you need to import a sizable quantity of a particular item. So you are not cherry picking. You buy 2 here, buy 1 here, buy 3 here and all that. It's cherry picking, and sometimes it makes your entire shipping cost expensive, especially the transport cost within China. This internet is... Okay, so far, do we have any questions? Let's see. So if you want to pay by direct deposit into our bank account, these are our bank details. GT Bank, Access Bank. For foreign payments, is for those who are in another country and they want to do direct wire transfer to our account. Our dollar account is this. So this is the amount you are paying. So what you do is that you do transfer to our account, then generate a transaction receipt or screenshot of that transaction, and then come here and upload it. Are you following me? So upload it and you click submit bank details. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So that way we will receive it, confirm your money in our account, and then move your order to the next stage. Now, when you create an order, the order will move from saved order to pending order. Are you following me? The order will move from saved order to pending order. Pending order is when we are checking your order. Is that clear? We are checking your order to make sure that you correctly, yeah, that's my partner. You are looking as if a stranger came in. You're not from your church. So, pending order is, we are checking the order to make sure the order was correctly placed. Are you following me now? If there's any issue, we will decline it and tell you to correct it. You correct it, you send it back to pending. Then when your order is approved, it will go to approved orders. And you will get a notification. Of course, when you make the first payment, you will get a receipt in your email telling that your payment, that I'm showing you the amount you paid. If it moves from pending to approved, you also get an email telling you that your order has been approved for processing. When we finish the approval, we bought your product, we processed it, we weighed it, it will get to the next stage, pay for shipping. Are you following me? So you can just see the thing move from one stage to the other. Now in pay for shipping, like I explained before, because we gave you an estimated shipping cost before, here now, we are giving you the absolute shipping cost based on actual weight of your goods. If what we gave to you before is more than what you are supposed to pay, our system will give you a refund. Are you following me now? That means when you are setting up your account, there is a place you are supposed to put your bank details. It's those bank details that will help us to know where to send money to. If what we quote gives you a higher shipping cost than what you quoted before, it means that you're owing us. And your order will not move from this stage to in transit until you do what? You make that payment. So you make the payment, it now moves to the next stage. And then when it arrives, you get a notification that your order is now ready for pickup. So you can come here. If you pay for home delivery, it will send it to you. When you pick it up, it goes to completed. And that is the end of the process. So this whole process starts from, takes between 15 to 20 working days to begin and conclude. And you can do all this in your house, in your bedroom, in your pajamas. Are you following me now? And nobody will know what you are doing.